Guys, so just doing a quick video today about France, which is one of my most favorite countries to travel solo to. France really is the place that keeps on giving for me, and I definitely want to give you a few helpful suggestions for you to also have a wonderful trip to France. My first tip for solo travel in France is to get out of Paris. Now, I love Paris, guys. It's one of my favorite cities in the whole world, but France is so much more than Paris. So, what I would do, especially if it's your first solo trip to France, I would spend a couple days in Paris, but then pair Paris with another region, such as the Champagne region or Loire Valley, just to have a richer experience and to come away with a deeper understanding of the country. My next tip actually has to do with Paris. Paris is massive, and there are so many great attractions to see. But I think sometimes what happens to solo travelers is they try to see and do too much in Paris, and then they burn out or walk away not loving the city so much. Part of the joy of Paris is just picking a couple neighborhoods and wandering and enjoying the vibes of the city. So don't overexert yourself by trying to see and do too much in Paris because that can really put a damper on your solo trip. My next bit of advice has to do with footwear. As a solo traveler in France, you're responsible for yourself. So make sure that you wear super comfortable shoes, especially if you're going to Champagne and going down into the different cellars or wandering all over Paris because you can easily clock 30,000 steps in a single day. I personally wore really cute white flat sneakers that were also water resistant, and that was perfect for my trip to France. Don't fret about cute high heels or anything like that, because again, if you get tired and you're only looking out for yourself, that can make your trip a total buzzkill. As for going around at night, definitely get out and see the attractions lit up. In Paris, in particular, the sights are beautiful, but just make sure to stay where there's lots of other people. And if you don't feel comfortable taking the metro back alone, you don't have to. Paris and actually all big French cities do have rideshare apps, so you can easily call a cab back to your hotel or your hostel. As a solo traveler too, be sure to book all of the tickets that you want in advance. Attractions such as the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay do sell out, believe it or not, and you don't want to be disappointed. Even as a solo traveler, it's really hard to just walk up and buy tickets, especially during high season. So you do want to plan in advance just to avoid feeling disappointed. As for dining alone, I personally didn't have a problem with all of the cafes and restaurants, as well as bakeries that you could go to. No one was really judgmental about it, so I wouldn't stress. If you want, book yourself on a food tour if you're really nervous about dining out by yourself. And probably the most important tip that I can give for solo travel in France is to speak a little French. Even a couple of phrases will go a long way because the French are a little bit more formal than Americans. So you do want to greet the shopkeeper, say thank you, and whatever French you do know, it does go a long way. And don't be offended if the French do switch to English. It's not meant to be rude or offensive or anything, but sometimes it's just easier, without a doubt. So I hope you enjoy your solo trip to France. It really is an amazing country. I could easily spend a month or more in France just eating, drinking, seeing all of the beautiful attractions. And I hope that you have a great time. As always, please subscribe to this channel. I know I wasn't really in this video today, but I'm looking a little rough. So you would much rather look at the pictures of France anyway. And stay tuned for next time. Thank you so much for your patience and happy travels. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.